Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a first impressions on this baby that just arrived in the post yesterday. I'm super duper excited to try this because I have seen so many pictures and not that many videos, to be honest. I'm so excited to try this because I've heard so much about it and I've seen so many photos, and getting my hands on it was literally like, oh, it is the new Lancôme Rose powder, highlighting powder, and it's the one that looks like a rose. I'm pretty sure you've seen it, it's been all over the internet. So this is the limited edition Lancôme Rose highlighter. It's called Rose Powder. I'm not sure how you say that, it's French, so yeah, I'm not sure how to pronounce it exactly. I'm sure someone will correct me. It's basically a highlighter but in the shape of a rose. I know that La Doris has something similar, but theirs are more like rose petals, but this is an actual rose. The box is just, look how pretty that is. That is probably the prettiest packaging that I've seen. It retails for £35 and I actually have it on my phone right now. It's a elegant box featuring a delicate fabric rose that will bring an added touch of glamour to your bathroom. Each petal encapsulates a luminous pink highlighting powder to apply with the mini kabuki brush, but I do not have the mini kabuki brush, so today we're going to compromise and I'm going to try it different ways. I'm going to do my finger, a Sigma Luxe highlighting brush, a fan brush, which is normally what I use to highlight on my cheeks, and my own little kabuki brush. I do have a mini kabuki brush. It's not the one from Lancôme, but it is, you know, a mini kabuki brush. I've also sat right in front of a window because I wanted the most natural lighting possible, so that you can get a true kind of view of what it really would look like in daylight and in person. So let's open this baby. It's got rose gold as well here. It's so gorgeous. Look at that. Wow. Is this gonna break if I use it? Oh, it's quite secure. I'm not sure how secure, but it's pretty secure. I'm touching it and it's not moving. So yeah, wow. Definitely a collector's item if you like collecting like limited edition makeup. This is one of those highlighters that you definitely need and you definitely need to collect. It's been out of stock online and I know that a lot of people have been having trouble finding it, but I think that if you do find it, then definitely get your hands on it because it's just a collector's item basically. So first of all, I'm gonna do a hand swatch and I'm just gonna rub some on my fingers like that. Wow. Wow, can you see that? It is very powdery. I actually sat down and didn't bring a mirror in here, so I'm gonna go get a mirror. Right back. I actually thought it would smell like a rose, but it doesn't smell like a rose. It just doesn't really have a scent, which I guess is a good thing because it might put people off if it's a bit too heavily scented. But no, it just smells like nothing. Here we go on the centre of my nose. Wow, that is beautiful. Wow, it's definitely more of a natural daytime highlight. If you're looking for like that kind of slay full effect, my voice, that full effect highlight, then it might not be the one for you. It's not too strong. It's definitely a more subtle daytime highlight. Can you see that? Now that I've zoomed out, as you can see, it's very gentle and very subtle. It's not too in your face highlighter, and yeah, it's definitely a daytime highlighter. So next I'm going to go in with my fan brush, which I would normally use for the tops of my cheekbones, and I'm not sure whether this will actually pick anything up because it seems very sparse. You really have to get into the petals, like you can't just do that, you have to really get in there. Let's put that on the top. Can you see that? It's definitely, again, very subtle. It's a very natural finish. Let me just put a little bit more on. with a fan brush you do need to really get in there and rub quite a lot on. I think it just doesn't really pick up well. See, that's better. Like a second dusting is gorgeous. I absolutely love this. It's like the most natural finish. Now that I've zoomed out, you can see that this side is definitely more highlighted, but in the most natural way possible. Can you see? If you're into the whole kind of like full-on highlighting Instagram kind of makeup style, then this is definitely not for you. This is more of a daytime, very natural highlighter. Next, I'm going to use my kabuki brush, which is the recommended choice of application. I got this one from Sephora, if you're wondering. And I'm just gonna pick some highlighter. Now I'm gonna put it on this side with the kabuki brush. Wow, it definitely works better with a kabuki brush, which is probably why they recommended it with a kabuki brush. But again, it is very subtle and very daytime appropriate. Just going to apply a little bit more. The kabuki brush, wow, I think I had a bit too much on. So kabuki brush is definitely the way to work with this. Bam, full on highlight now. I'm not even going to bother going in with my Sigma Luxe highlight because I think that the kabuki brush is the one that you need for this. So I'm not sure if I would repurchase it just because I have a lot of highlighters in my collection already, but it's definitely a collector's item and it's definitely one of those highlighters that you need in your collection. The packaging alone and the Just the Rose is to die for. Like, that is like the prettiest highlighter ever. I hope you liked this really quick first impressions, and if you've tried the highlighter, let me know what your thoughts are and I shall see you in my next video. Bye guys! Mwah. Actually holds quite a lot, like considering the size you'd think that it might not hold a lot, but it actually does. And I think that the tassel and the chain just makes it look so like classy and